imagery is great. So for the last month, there's been a big thing on the internet, and one of them is called Stable Diffusion. And what these are artificial intelligence image creators. They'll do videos, they'll do images, all sorts of things. You just type in a phrase, you hit render, and you get a picture. And the better you prompt, these are called prompts, the better pictures you'll get. And I thought, well, man, I'll give it a try. What would I expect out of it? So in the future, if you have to do a PowerPoint, these AI generators are great. You can do things like, I just put a really quick prompt in, cars on busy roads, sunny days, photorealistic. They're not great, but I could use them in presentations, and the cool thing about it is you own them. These artworks are mine, right? I've used AI. The artwork that comes out has never been seen before in the whole world, and I own it. So I thought the Stable Diffusion was amazing, and I have this little box on my computer, and I can just type anything I want. So I did that. I got cars. I did this one where I sort of combined Arnold Schwarzenegger and Albert Einstein, and I'm not sure if it was a good idea, but I got a result out of it, right? So I could do something funny for a presentation. I own this image. I could probably sell it. I don't know if either one, well, one of them's still alive. Please sue me, but maybe not the other one. I typed in cute and adorable fox wizard, and I got these two. I was thinking, I could probably write children's books now if I could get enough images out of it. Science fiction cars on a highway. And the last thing I want to talk about is Blender. I know this is a sore subject in some ways, but this is a free, open source, forever program that's becoming more and more popular and becoming kind of the industry standard in visual effects and graphics. And so what can you do with it? Well, you can do things like this. This is a photo that they made, or a model that they made in Blender. And Blender can do anything: model, rigging, animation, simulation, rendering, compositing, motion tracking, VR. It has a video editor and game creation, and it's completely free. And you can fit it on a hard drive. I think it's less than 50 megabytes. This is an example of how I used it. So this is the street. You guys know it, Lincoln Way. The DOT is down here. Let's say I wanted to do a presentation in an hour. Well, this took me about a half hour to do. I just threw an overlay on it. Oh, go the other way. And so if I was going to meet with the city, I could say to them, how about this? 3 lanes, a bike lane. What do you think of that? Or I could do it, and I could put the mystery machine on it with Scooby-Doo. That might be before some people's time, but it's pretty simple to do. I've done things like take a cell phone video of a bridge that I go under, and I added my robot to it, right? Completely free. Lots of YouTube I can't even say it, videos on it, right? They even made the world's worst video informational thing. It's about traffic. And don't look, but the tires on the truck aren't going around, right? You probably didn't notice that. You know how you're mad that you're behind a truck and you can't pass? And you do try to pass, and maybe you get in trouble, and this is an automated car with nobody in it, right? The Super 2 highways are here to save the day, right? So you can make little videos. This is all 3D. All the models are available. There's a lot of free stuff. It shows how a Super 2 could work, how people are going to get happy. And the world's worst video. You can see the truck tires aren't rolling. So that was kind of a interesting topic, Stuart. You guys can give me feedback if you think if I've gone too far off the rails. But I made this last picture. I put in a prompt, crowd watching a presentation on a computer, and this is the picture I got. So, which I own, and I could probably sell it to stock photos for PowerPoint presentations. But I'll stop now and just ask if there's any questions about anything. So, was that even too weird for everybody here? Oh, there's a question in the comments, maybe. How do you get the Stable Diffusion program? Well, I would start off, I'll show you. If you go to this place called completely safe, HuggingFace. It's a bad name, but HuggingFace.co. It has Stable Diffusion, and you can type in anything you want. Turtle on a car. The problem problem is that a lot of people are using it, so it'll tell you that you're in the queue 4 out of 4, so I can let that run, and if anybody else has any questions, we can see if I actually get an answer. But it'll create 4 images for you that you can use and that you own. So that's the easiest way. I downloaded it onto my machine a different way. It's a little bit tricky. Anybody else have a question about this? Oh, I'm down to 2 out of 4. Well, I'm number 1 now. We can wait just a minute to see if I get any pictures. And then I think we're done. It's processing. It's going to be really bad because the more accurate your prompt is, the better it is. So there they are. It is true, there is a turtle on a car. Turtle on a car, right? So I own that image. None of you can use it. Well, Thomas, I think I ruined the afternoon as much as I can. Unless anybody else has any questions, anybody left a message, have anything they want to share?